Have you ever met somebody and within 3 seconds your stomach felt tight? They did not say anything, they did not describe anything, no emotions, nothing. They didn't even do anything. Within 3 seconds, your whole body is tight. Or the opposite. Within 3 seconds, you feel like you have known this person for the longest time. You kind of feel calm with them and you feel like you can breathe deeper with that person. And they have not said anything, not done anything, nothing at all. You just met them and it feels right or feels wrong. And this is because our body reacts before our brain can come up with a thought, with a judgmental thing, with anything. Before our brain decides, your body reacts. And it's because your brain can talk through your mouth, but your body cannot do it. So what it does, it's reacting to things. It's making you feel things in your heart, in your stomach, on your skin. Literally, you can feel a goosebump on your skin. You can feel like your heart is like opening more or closing a little bit more. This is your body reacting to people, to things that's happening around us, and it's a way of your body to talk. So right before your brain can like start judging, analyzing, putting all the numbers together and stuff, before that, your brain is like needs time to take care of all of those things. Your body is already reacting. Some people makes you feel darker, some people makes you feel lighter, heavier, and all of those things. And today in this episode, we're gonna talk about why this happened to us, why our brain is taking time to like bring all of the numbers together before judging, before anything. Your body is reacting and talking to you in another language. And your body is not dramatic, it's just trying to protect you. It's protection. And if you let this go, if you're not taking care of it, if you're not really caring about what your body is telling you, you're not listening to your gut feelings, you're gonna pay a big price. Today I was listening to a psychologist and she was talking about like she has been a psychologist for a long time and she was like not very young, she was in her 60s, 70s, something somewhere there. She was talking about one thing she regrets. She was like, I regret a lot of things, but if there is one thing that I regret is not listening to my body, especially when it comes to a narcissist, not listening to your own body. And that's why I decided I want to make a video like this, because I do not want you or me regret anything. What we're gonna do, we're gonna learn to listen to our bodies before our brain decide that no, this is okay, coming up with excuses about like analysis. See, you have not seen anything yet, nothing has happened, because your body remember things. And let me tell you one thing. If you have come from an abusive relationship, friendship, or parents, a narcissist in the family, somebody who made you feel very discomfortable. For example, when your father's coming through the driveway, you hear his car and then he's like opening the door and closing the door. Everybody goes to their rooms and they're like waiting, like time is ticking. When is he gonna yell at you? When is he gonna punish you? When is he gonna punish your mother? Or the opposite way, when your mom is coming home, when your mom is coming to your room, you know something is happening. You can feel it. That feeling is stored in your body. And your body is using it to protect you to feel the same damn way again. Because like I always tell you, comfort zone. Your body loves comfort. And when something is discomfortable and it's stored in your body can recognize it before your brain is coming up with all of the excuses and like, no, but this is not your mother. But this is not your father. This is not like your previous the person you were with, your previous partner, or that friend who did that to you. Before that, your body recognize that damn energy. And that's what I want to protect you from, not listening to that energy. Because your brain takes time, but your body already is telling you. Do you remember, like when your father came home, when you heard the door closing, everybody went to their room and you were like, the time was ticking. When is he gonna yell? When is he gonna start punishing people and start talking shit? When? Your body felt uncomfortable. Your heart was beating fast. You were stressed. Your brain was like looking for somewhere to run. That feeling is stored in your body. You might have healed from all the traumas. You don't feel a shit anymore, but your body has stored, because your body is literally your history. It has everything. That's why it's so easy even now to know when someone is born. Like they take some bone from the knee and they don't know where the person is born, something like that. because your body holds your history. And I want you to take care of that. I want you to use it for your advantage. So when a narcissist person comes to your life, you can recognize it directly, connect the dots, send it away. And when that, I was listening to that psychologist, she was saying like when something like that happened, and I can feel it in my heart, like she was feeling it in her heart, like when you're meeting a narcissist, what does happen? For me, I feel it also in my heart, but also kind of like in my head, getting headaches and stuff like that. I can feel it, and I feel a discomfort in their presence, but my brain keeps telling me, no, like what's wrong with you? Why do you feel like that? I can like also talk about the narcissist, like just give me a second. But when I was listening to that psychologist, she was like, when I recognize it, when I can feel like my heart is sinking, I will just use an excuse to leave for the restroom and I will leave that place. I have an emergency call, I gotta leave. And that's how she protects herself. For me, when I was talking with that deep narcissist, like a very deep narcissist, which is super hard to come out from a friendship, a relationship, or anything with them, but they're gonna use you to the max, and they are with you only for some specific reasons because you give them something. If it's validation, if it's like public appearance, or whatever it is, when they're with you, they can get people's attention, or maybe they can get more connections, or they can get something for free, whatever it is. That person is with you for a freaking reason. So when I was with that narcissist, I was not like, he was not my boyfriend or anything. We were just talking. I was so uncomfortable. And I was like, I could not tell my friends. I could not bring myself to tell my friends that I don't know, I'm talking with that person. You know, when you are talking with somebody and you're like, I'm texting this guy and stuff like that, you kind of tell your friends kind of early because you're a friend, you talk about it, you want to know what's their opinion on the beginning, and say like, no, we don't really like each other, but we have just started talking, you know. I could not bring myself to tell that to my friends because I was like, I did not trust that person. I was like, no, you know, I kept giving myself excuses. I was like, no, but it's super new. Oh, wait, he's younger. Oh, no, we never get together. I could feel it that I will never be with that person. But the things he was using, like the love bombing, taking care of me a lot, and all of those things was like dragging me to him. Like I wanted to be with that person a little bit longer in my daily life, but I could not bring myself to say that I love that person or tell my friends about it. I always said, no, there's nothing between us. No, we're just friends. But it was because I could not bring myself. I could feel it in my heart. My gut feelings were telling me, no, this person is not for you, run. But my brain was like, yeah, look, he did that for you. Look, he drove all the way there for you. All of those things in a very short period of time. Like it was only a few months as we were talking. And that during that short time, especially the first weeks, he could like do anything. No love bombing, how it is. And I was like, oh my God, somebody takes care of me and all of this. And I was depressed and all those things happened at the same time. But my body could feel it. Run from that person. So where do you feel it? Do you feel it in your skin? You're getting goosebumps. Do you feel it in your head like getting headache? Or when you are like getting a fever? Or when your stomach sinks? Or your heart is literally beating super fast? Is it the butterflies or is it anxiety with that person? Your body is older than your brain. Before language, before you could think and talk and telling yourself you were overreacting, there was survival instincts, which was in your body. Your heart beating fast, you're reading all of those micro expressions. What has happened before can happen again. Before all that, even when we like go back to the beginning of humanity, when we started when we first came on earth, what happened? No language. It was your body talking for you. So before all of those analysis, all of those things, there was survival instincts. There were analytic instincts, which was kicking in your body. Before all that in your brain, before like this machine starts working, your body has already analyzed the situation and is telling you what to do. So before that, it was heart racing, muscle tightness, your heart was like racing super fast, and all of those things was happening because it was danger. You gotta get away from that situation, that person. Your body was reacting. Your organs start getting tighter and you felt like sick to your stomach, it's called. And that's your survival instincts with the body kicking in before your brain tells you, no, you are overreacting. No, you don't know. You don't have a lot of information. No, there's nothing wrong with that person. You have not even met them. It's not that of a big deal. Before your brain start telling you not to overreact, be nice, talk nicely, all of that, your body has already long ago reacted and gave you the feelings and read all of the micro expressions that you need to get away from someone. But you are not listening to it. And it's gonna be one of the biggest mistakes you're gonna make. That's why we're here. That's why we're talking about that here right now today. With my previous videos, I mentioned about patterns, how to read people's patterns, because it's super important. Your body also remembers those patterns. Like I said, when one of your parents were like super toxic, narcissist, and super rude, or anything it was, you recognize it. Your body recognizes the patterns, the micro expressions, and it's telling you, do you remember this person looks like your dad? Get away from it. And you know what? When I was talking with that narcissist person, I also mentioned to him many times, oh my God, you are like my dad. I was like, what you mean? You know, it's like talking like flirty and stuff. What you mean? I was like, you are kind of like, I will say 100% like my dad. And I was laughing at it because I could not put my finger on it exactly why he felt like my dad, what was giving me that feeling. But my body could feel it, and I was like saying it loud, but I could not say anything. I could not even answer his question. What you mean? Like, what you mean? Why you think like I'm like your dad? I could not say it, but I could feel it because my body could recognize the patterns and the micro expression, and I could feel it like how a narcissist is coming in. Like I could feel it. My body was feeling it, but I could not put my hands on it. I could not put it in words either. And there's another thing that you have to know is energy is real. Some people call it vibes. I did not get the right vibe. Some people get aura. This person has a good aura. Some people just call it energy. Whatever you call it, it's your nervous system warning you. And it's called energy in my world. When I talk about these things, I usually love to go back to the humanity. When we first started, we could not talk because I want to understand why this talking is so disturbing, that's disturbing everything in my life. So I go back to that energy, vibration. If somebody is insecure, has bad intention with you, want to say something bad to you, does not like you, that energy, you can literally feel it. Even though they're smiling at you, you can feel like a tension. This person is smiling, but it's creepy. Have you like heard people say stuff like that and you think they are crazy? They're not crazy. They can just read their intention and the energy inside of their body. They feel it. Because whatever you can fake, you cannot fake your energy. And the thing is, you're not like feeling like, oh, they have a dark aura. They have a bad vibe. You can feel it, but you cannot really say it like that because you can only feel that. You can only feel like somebody is in a low vibration. When you are with that person, you feel drained, uncomfortable, you feel like your guards are always up with that person, then you know that person is literally has a dark aura, like you mentioned. But now imagine the opposite. When you're meeting somebody and it's super comfortable, you could just recognize it. You know, when your mom was like such a sweet person, like taking care of, you know, the mom vibes, good mom vibes. It's also stored in your body. When you are meeting somebody like that, it's not triggering you. You can recognize the patterns. You feel comfortable directly. You don't not feel anything bad because you already feel like, oh, this gives me like the same vibe I was feeling with my mother, and your body can recognize that. So when you meet that person, you can literally feel it, and they're comfortable, they have good intentions with you, they talk nicely, you recognize the patterns, the micro expressions are always good. And like the first time when you're meeting someone and what's the first expression you have, they have a good one, you can also recognize that. You can also feel comfortable. That's why it's good to listen to your body. When it's like, I feel super good with that person, I do not feel drained when I'm hanging out with that friend or with that guy. I feel comfortable. I can feel the vibe. I can, even when you are just sitting and not saying anything, like we're just smiling at each other and the vibes are good. You know, I was watching Singles Inferno, the 5th season, like the last one in 2026. I was watching that and a lot of talking, a lot of stuff, but there's a lot of quiet moments in it too, which they have published, okay? So there was a lot of quiet moments. You could feel the vibe. You could literally feel the energy was good between two people. Like, oh my God, these people are so good together because I could feel the energy. Like they were just looking at each other and they were laughing because they could not help themselves just laugh and smile, and they could not like their mouths could not go together. They're like always laughing. They could not sit like this, because the vibes and the energy was super good. The signals for each other was super good. Their body could feel that energy. And there was also other episodes where you could see like these people are not for each other. They can like be good friends and stuff, good friends, but not like very best friends and stuff, but they could not be good partners, because in their quiet moments the energy was not really there, the vibe was not really there. So even if I could see it in other things, I can also see it in myself. If the vibes are good, if I feel comfortable, if I feel like my body is holding up, my energy is getting more, I know that person is right for me. Before I end this video, I want to just say, stop letting things just happen, accepting the red flags and ignore it, and regretting it later. Stop letting bad history happen to you again. I just want you to trust it. And the real question is, are you brave enough to trust your body? When there is no evidence, you cannot feel anything, but you cannot have any evidence, but you can feel it. The feeling is there. Are you brave enough to trust that? So thank you guys so much for being here. Do not forget to subscribe. Send it to a friend where maybe they might need it. Like they can feel it in their body, something is off with that guy, but they cannot really put a finger on it. Share it with them. And don't forget to subscribe, because I have more amazing videos coming up every single Friday. I have a podcast. Before you continue your life the way you're about to. It's only 5 episodes, which has like started coming out, and it might be done when I'm posting this video. So go to my Spotify, find it there. It's called Living Life with or before Saia, or Before You Continue. Go and watch it. It's super good. Like, it's very short. And also subscribe so you do not miss any video every single Friday. You can check the caption for my other platforms. You can follow me there. Let's have a chat. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I hope you the greatest life. That's all I want. Love you all. Bye bye.